It's an honor for me to come here today and meet so many of you while walking through the streets of Ezwal.
Aizol ko pui kal taka karon kal the wang le mitam tak ka mu thei cheu wang he kalom mani.
My impression of Mizoram was formed when I was 16 years old, when I came here with my father in 1986.
Sa ka za ko sobriet paruka tlerol veng vong kani lain kapate den kan lo kala ka karon kal masak ber ania.
And if I was to describe my impression of the people of Mizoram, I would say gentle, kind, affectionate people.
Mizo mi pui ka ngai dan ha mizo ta chia se kati lai khan an gil ne ya an hoi homa an bulama nuam kati lo thei lo ni.
People with a strong sense of community, people who respect each other, and also people with ideas different to theirs.
Khotla in zato na te mi hing pui za na ton nei thatak te tin ngai dan thatak mai ram chung cha nei te an ni ti po ka soi bo kang.
And it is something to be very proud of. A culture among many different cultures in India, each one equally important.
India ram culture ranga culture ti rang tak mai nei te an ni kati bo kang.
You have a spirit of service before the self, a spirit of altruism.
Midang te ngai poi mo na lo mai na te po in nei te po ka ria.
And these are very, very powerful values in the 21st century.
Kum sabi som di pakhana tan hian hek hi man ro poi mo tak ani ti ka ria ni.
We have a old connection with the people of Mizoram.
Mizo mi pui te hian in kong kai ta tiket tak kan nei ya.
And I remember when the peace accords were signed and a brilliant new era began for the people of
Sa ka
Mizoram.
sombriat paruka rem na thuthung sai na ni du khan hun thar to poi mo taka kan chuang kai ani kha.
Maybe many of the young people here do not remember, but we transitioned from a violent Mizoram to a peaceful Mizoram.
Helaya na panglam chon in phato lo mai thea khami hun atang khan in beina thisen luan na tanga hun ral muang taka kan lut ani kha.
The older generation, of course, knows the price they paid for the hatred and the violence that was spread in this beautiful state.
Helai ram moi taka in huat na le thisen luan ton na lo ti top tura boruak lo thleng kha alo mom tak mewa.
Some months ago, I walked across India from Kanyakumari to Kashmir.
Tlem lai deu to khan kania kumari tanga mar to Kashmir thleng ke kan kalani kha.
And we walked for almost 4,000 kilometers.
Kem sangli don lai kan kal a.
Today we walked 2 kilometers.
Voina roson kem ni vel ora ni kha.
But the message I wanted to give was the same as the one I gave when I walked across India.
Amaro chu khulai ka kalai mi tho kha ka thuran ken chu ni e.
The idea of Bharat Jodo, one India,
India ram pum khat aum theda tur kha tuna kan thu ken tho hi ni.
that respects each other and itself,
Mani bidang te anga za thiam ton ta te.
that is tolerant,
La tor theina te.
that learns from other ideas, other religions, other languages,
Midang culture tang te, midang sakwana tang te a zir tur le ngai san sak na te a omani.
and that loves itself as a whole.
Chu wang chu khami pum pui khan in mangai ton na te a om tat ani.
And that is the idea that is under attack by the BJP.
Tu na hian kha thil nge mai kha he BJP ho hian aron be le mu re omanti ber ani tlat sia.
They attack different communities, different religions, different languages. They spread hatred, violence in the country.
Nam rang rang te ko rang rang te culture rang rang te an hua chu mi ai chuan in huat ton na te in zalo ton na te in noi che ton na te hi aron ti dar ta ani hi
They spread arrogance, lack of understanding,
midang khiat thiam du lo na te in tor thei lo na te aron ti chuak thar ta zela
and this is completely against the idea of India.
hei hi India kan ti INDIA ina adu lo berle ado ber ani tani
Because the idea of India that we are used to, the idea of India that we believe in, is one that respects everybody, is affectionate to everybody, protects everybody.
BJP lalma tun ma India kanantina achunga mi zong zong le culture le sakwa zong zong za an lo na tekha kan duania
Some months ago, I went to Manipur
revak lo kalta khan manipura tekhan kala
and I could not believe what I saw.
kahan bu khathil oi ompo har katia
The idea of Manipur has been destroyed by the BJP.
Manipur kan tikha anti chevek to di BJP ho hian
It is no longer a state. It is now two states.
khilai khi state pakhata om thin kha tuna chuan state pathia omang an tani
People have been murdered, women have been molested, babies have been killed, but the Prime Minister doesn't find it important to travel there.
khilai tuar tu tam takte mai chia te le poi soi lo te an tuaran thina kara khian he kan prime minister puiro hian aiga tan ma ngai lo alu pola ti thak lo ni
It's amazing to me that the Prime Minister and the government of India are so interested in what is happening in Israel, but not interested at all in what is happening in Manipur.
kan prime minister te hi kan president te hi Israel thil thengi an boy pui em lai hian an ram chung ei manipura thil thengi enga man ngai lo tungi amak kat tingol ani
If you look at our national media, you will find story after story after story, talk show after talk show about what is going on in the Middle East.
Middle East a thil theng chan chen hi India ram chan chin thedar tu zong zong ne la hian atam em mai ni
But nobody in the national media speaks about what is going on in Manipur.
amaro chu Indian national la chan chin thedar tu ho thang thang si nga hian Manipur chung chang thedar chak le thedar du pakhat man om loi makani
Nobody is talking about the pain, the misery that has been caused there.
khilaya mi pui ho tam takina tortlang an kalme ki zia thama pon ngai lo soi thama pon ngai lo amakan
And I simply cannot understand why the Prime Minister has not visited.
Prime Minister pui po hian alahan kal lo hi makati top thei lo nia male
It is something to be ashamed of that the leader of our union has not traveled to the state of Manipur after what has happened there.
India ramang reng ruang lal bere di sina aram chunga ka ti khop mayan boy ta khian voi te khat mala to lo hi thil mak top ani lomi
And Manipur is just a symptom of the problem.
tin Manipur kan mukhi thil dang dang ti lang tu ayen tir na mai ani hi ti thiang u
You can see the same problem in a smaller form in many different parts of the nation.
India ram frang thanga tle ma zogin ateng zo khau pula po hek tiang zong zui kan mu me kreng bokani
People from minority communities feeling uncomfortable.
nam tlem le te nau te ho chua tu na hian om dan atan khia thiam thei ta lo a hlau om lu tuk to ni
Tribal people feeling uncomfortable.
tribal ho tan po hian om le thei na ni to lo re ani
Dalit people feeling uncomfortable.
dalit ho lo chu tiang bok chu lo ni ya
There is a oppression being carried out on the people of India.
India mi pui te hi min lam chia min ra bet tlok tok hi ni ringon mai ni BJP ho hian
And I view it as an idea, as an attack on the idea of India.
India kan ti kan ngai dan chu mi kha aron be na hian kangai lo thei lo wa
So what has happened in Manipur is of course an attack on the people of Manipur.
chu wang chuan Manipura an torna zong zok hi Manipur te torna ani kan ti lo thei lo wanga
But it is also an attack on the idea of India in Manipur.
chu ba ka chuan India ram kan te kan ngai dan thina kha มันนิปูราเขียนอันรับเชเมกอันติเชเมกันนี่ติโปอาศัยไทยบอกกันนี่
It is the duty of every single Indian to protect every single religion, every single culture, every single language, every single tradition of this country.
อินเดียเฮียนสรการเฮียน culture ตินเตน้ำตินเตสาขตินเตทรงฮีอันสวายหุมฮีมีอันนาอันนี้ตอลไหมนี่
And that is what the Bharat Jodo Yatra was about.
เฮ้ยเขากันกองสอนนะขี้ไล่กันกองสอนนะมาสาปกันเฮ้ยกันตุ้มเบอร์กันเวเบอร์อันนี้แรงอันนี้
We are fighting an election here,
เฮ้ยไล่จน election กันในโดนเมกะ
and I would like you to consider what the government has done over the last 5 years.
เฮ้ยไล่เฮ้ยกุมกัลตาชุกันเฮ้ยเอฟิสรการเฮียนเองอันตีตีกันไอตัวน่าเราลูตา
Drugs are spreading rampantly across the future generation.
มิโซรามาทลายตั้งแต่ที่เซตูรินการกรัมชูอายันดรักส์ลายอมซองฮีอังอับพินังอับตัว
250 young lives have been extinguished because of this.
ตัวนายลกกาโปทลายอุยอมตักตักจันีสมงาลายนุนนันซานติกันเขีย
And while the BJP attacks your culture, your religion, your tradition, the MNF supports them in Delhi.
BJP สรการินนังมานิคัลจัดเตนนำนุนพุกเตอินสาขวเตอารอนเบยมีอะไรยันเฮลายเมเนสรการยันอันมานิคันทบเทีอามักงดลอบี
One of the people who I was walking with runs an NGO, and he fights the drug menace.
ตัวนักการกัลนากตนประคัตชู NGO ในตัวประคัต drugs ลำปังดูตูเตชิกามีนี่อ่ะ
So I asked him, what is the main reason for drugs in Manipur? Mizoram.
เอกติเกมิโซรามายันฮัตเยเอมา drugs ตัมตากเลตินอามาขักันโซตา
And his immediate answer was, the young people of Mizoram do not get jobs, and so they do not see a future for themselves.
อันนี้สวยดานาชวนกันมิโซรัมทลายตะยันนาอันในโลวางยันอันตานยันอินเวนต์โปฮารานีเตียนี่
Over the last 5 years, the MNF government has created only 2,000 jobs.
กุมกัลตาชุขานเฮมเนสรการยันทลายตะตานนาสางาเจ้าสางที่เจ้าอาเซียมติกาอาเซียเทียนสาท่ากันนี่
Your infrastructure here, your roads here are in shambles.
อินกงตะการมูเรอะไรเงี้ยอาเซียติเทียนเร่งมายา
And they're destroying the economic future of the state.
เฮลัยสเตทอีโคโนมิกมันมาลับเทียนอะไรอันติเชฟิกบอกตัวนี่
The Congress party always has a good record for governance and for development.
คองเกรสสรการจวนในอย่าง development นั่นมายันอันโทษชัดได้อันก็เสียมนาดีที่เป็นเทียนกระริงอันนี้
If you look at our state governments, each one of them has a vision, a concept of how to develop the state.
อินเดียครับทางคองเกรสสรการนะอินเทียร์จวนเฮลามามาเทียนนะชัดตักอันในนิติอินเจียงเขาเป็นกระริง
Karnataka has developed a social safety infrastructure.
การตัดการสเตทจวนอันมานี้มีปุยหุ่นหิมหินตัวตานะรวมมันนะเฟลตักอันไหนทับอ่ะ
Among the best in the world.
เขาเวลาทับเบอร์ปอลเชียร์ไทยอันนี้แง่นี่
Direct money of 2,000 rupees every month given to women of the state in their bank account.
มีแต่ไทยทันชัวตานะนูโฮตานะเจงสางนี่อันเป็กเทตัวกองการห้องห่วงต่อพวกเขา
Financial support to farmers.
ฟาร์มร์เราในตัวเทวตานไทยโตประดมกันนะอันถกเมกบอกว่า
Reduce prices on gas cylinders.
เต็นแก๊สซิลินเดอร์ที่อามันน้ำเมลเราติดที่อันบอกว่า
And free bus travel for women across the state.
ไม่ใช่ตานบาสชวนมันอันติฟรีตบบอกว่า
If you move to Rajasthan, you will find health insurance for up to 25 lakhs for every citizen.
ราชสถานอินชาวเพจวน mi pa ta na mi pitintan chu ko tintan cheng sanga an rom han le 25 ด้วยสมดีปงอันรวมมันและตบกัน health insurance ตาน
People with heart disease, with cancer, being treated absolutely for free.
เต้นให้ยังดำชัวหาสันนะกันสารติเตเลที่ดังดังตาเตปอยันอัดโลนั่นก็นั่นเสียมสักตุ๊บไปนี่
People who get injured, having operations completely for free.
เต้นอักซิเดนทูลานัตัวเตเอ็นก็น่าอัฟรีนั่นติดตบบกะใจตกเตเฮียลทั้งเงิน
Gas cylinder that costs 1,000 rupees in BJP states costs 500 rupees in Rajasthan.
BJP หลังนัสเตต้าซิลินดาร์ประคัดเจงสังขัดอันนี้ไล่คันราชสถานจนเจงสังอามันเจ้าอันนี้ตัวนี้
If you go to Chhattisgarh, you will find that farmers get the highest remuneration for rice in the country, 2,500 rupees per quintal.
ควินตัลขตาแจ้งสังนี่สังอาชัตติสการ์สเตต้าไปจวนอันมานี้ขัดยากจะเป็นรถติบอยเดียวบูไฟบูหุมเลยนักการอันพันสักบกันนี่
And this money that has been given to the farmers for paddy has transformed the economy of Chhattisgarh.
จูวางชวนฟาร์มเตนนาปอยสาขัดยากตีสักนาตะคันชัตติสการ์จูอันรำดินมุนสร้างออกไหมนี่
Money has gone to the village level and transformed villages because of this.
ทิ้งตากิลคอร์เบรเทงาอันจันปุยนะอันเป็กขานอันทิ้งตาควาติจูอันที่เองจูร์ไหมนี่มาสอนนั่น
At the same time, the Chhattisgarh government has identified local products in each district.
เทียนดิสตริกตินาชวนชัตติสการ์รวยตัวแต่ชวนอันมานี้ฮัตสันตูร์ตีดานตูร์ก็อันถอดชัวแต่ข้าตีเราดานตูร์อันไงตัวปุยบกะ
And supports businesses, small businesses, and ensures that small businesses succeed.
business te takte te bultan tu te hote an dom kaga an lotin lo thai lo turin ruama te na siam sakzela ni
And Chhattisgarh, a predominantly rural state, has opened a web of English schools across the state.
an mani state ra po Chhattisgarh ra chuan an state chung zonga English a an ji thena turte an hon sakhial bokani
So 377 English schools provide the best quality education to the poorest students in Chhattisgarh.
chutiang chuan tu na po Chhattisgarh state ra chuan schools a thum som sari pasari lai mai khove tar suatlak an din sak to nge ni
So while we are developing states, protecting farmers, protecting laborers, protecting small businesses, the BJP is busy attacking them.
khatianga mi tikana tur mi chi rang tikana tur ngai tua kan man le lai hian kan state sarkar na chuan BJP chuan khang ho ti chia na tur kha an lo zong le an lo man le ve tunga ni
GST is designed to destroy small and medium businesses.
tuna an GST ron don chuatere rengi business te nau te ho ti chia ta tur ta nan ruwa man ni ti hiat reng maya
It is designed to weaken India's farmers.
India farmer te an ra be the tur ta na ruwa man ni
All of you know what happened with demonetization.
mana poisa anti an cancel na demonetization kan tika in la kheve kan kareng
A completely ridiculous idea thought up by the Prime Minister of our country.
kan prime minister pui hian ka India ram ti chia na tur an house sak na tur ni boxi arua man leu ne
The economy still hasn't recovered.
khata tang kan economy hi ngai ala o lo reng ani
And if you want to understand the Prime Minister's strategy for developing India's economy, it can be summed up by one word:
prime minister in kan ram a choi kan du dan hi kong khatin ti hian lo soi don tai la
Adani.
adani ani mai adani ya
Everything is designed to help one businessman.
mi pakhat lok na tur li tan he thil hian a ko ka adani chu ni
So that is the state of the nation.
chu kan ram tin mun hi ni ringon mai
It is a shame that the people who are running your government are in cahoots with the government of Delhi.
India ram ay kolachel tu berhi mi pakhat boy ya ta ni o mga o ti thein ta ni.
Vote for the Congress party that treats everybody with respect.
Congress party ro hi chuan mi zong hi ngai ang khat vekin ayan ani.
That provides not empty words but a vision to the state of Mizoram.
Thutiam ruak le belchian dolo peve lavin India ram thui takakan kalatur ruaina anai ni.
And if there's one thing I want to leave you with, it is that we will defend your culture, your religion, and your tradition.
Thil pakhat ka soi chian em du le kanut chia du cheu chu kan lo sarkar do na chu wang chuan in sa khwa na in culture le in nam nun phung hi kan hum him sak don cheu ni ti ka tiam du cheu ni.
It is, for us, it is more important than anything else.
Hei kan ta chuan eng dang zong ai na poimo berani.
Because if Mizo culture is attacked and destroyed, if Mizo tradition is attacked and destroyed, if your language is attacked and destroyed, if your religion is attacked and destroyed, then India is attacked and destroyed.
Achan chu in culture te in nam nun phung te sa khwa te ti chia ta po chuan he kan India ti chia ta ni ti kan ria ni.
We love your diversity. We love your perspective. We love your way of looking at the world and at life.
In dang lam na te in thir dan te khovelin mu dan te kan ngai sang chewa.
It is our most valuable asset.
Hei thil poimo berani reng sin.
It is much more important than these buildings and all these other things, because it is the heart of India and heart of Mizoram.
Heng building lian pui te kong cha pui te song ai khan khai in ril ru le in zale na ka apui mo bera kha kha India ra ma mo bera direng ani.
And I come here with respect, and I come here to learn from you and understand from you.
Nang mani hi karon kal in ne karon kalyan nang mani zana sang tak cheu le ngai san sang tak cheu ne kalau kala.
Because I know that your tradition, your history is thousands and thousands of years of wisdom.
In history te in culture upada te fin na thuk tam na sang tam tak de na in rem chou ani ti kan hian ni.
So I come here with humility.
Chu wang chuan in ma karon din hian in ngai tlom takin te takin ko mani.
I'd like to conclude by thanking you for coming and walking with me today.
Voina kabula inon kalna le kahula ke inon kalna wakhan lom thu ka soi dua.
It was a pleasure, a lot of fun for me.
Katan chuan thil nuam takani.
And I look forward to walking properly across the northeast sometime.
Dakina reiwak lawa chuan notice pum pui nak ni te ho ne la kal ho hi kala thira ni.
And meeting as many of you as possible.
Chu wang chuan chu nak ni poi chak ve karinga ni.
Thank you.
Kalome.